Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter video series of these I've been doing for a while now, where I go over there, try food, eat, drink, items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then I talk about the stuff, folks. I'll let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that I'm gonna go over there and try out on the video and such because vanity. Sure, why not? Whilst I'm being vain, Peter Can Thunderbolt post behind me. There's some Marvel figures over there. There's a crappy old ladder off the side, and I'm wearing a cool shirt. When I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! John Carpenter's The Thing shirt. Now, why am I wearing John Carpenter's The Thing shirt specifically today? Well, folks, because I just got through doing boom and boom. We got Mountain Dew Voodoo and Mountain Dew Voodoo Zero Sugar. Those are the last two reviews that I did canonically. I don't know where this one's going to end up. But, yeah, so it was a tie-in because Spooky Mountain Dew, spooky shirt. It has nothing in particular to do with this, but... So what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, boom! It's Rockstar Marshmallow. It's 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's like, I believe, your daily allowance. Okay, so here's the thing with the Rockstar Marshmallow. I had been thinking, not too long ago actually, that I wish that I'd been doing the sampler platter videos when this was made available. Because I would have loved to have done it for a review. It's a marshmallow flavored energy drink, for fuck's sake. Now, there is a key thing there, you see. Because at the time that this came out, it was like, I think, like 2 or 3 years ago? So, yeah, Rockstar came out with this, and I think they had one other one, too, that was like a weird flavor. And they came out, they were like a limited time thing. And so I didn't get to do a review of them because at the time I wasn't doing reviews. I just tried it for the sake of trying it. Novel concept, I know. But then the universe provided. I stopped in over at a gas station that I almost never go to. And it's just a little rinky-dinks place, but I wanted to check and see if they had anything interesting there. Sometimes, you'll find cool stuff. And off to the side, they had a whole bunch of cans of various things, amongst which were a bunch of Rockstar Marshmallow. And I grabbed one because I was like, the universe is basically just telling me do it. Just do it and just get it out of the way. This is what you asked for. Now, the thing is, I don't know when this is from. I tried to find a best before. There are some numbers on the bottom, but they do not seem to pertain to a specific date that I can go with. With the except it says 1721. I don't think it's that old, but if it is, that's pretty amazing, and it brings up all kinds of questions. But I'm guessing it's pretty old. I believe it said that it was. It's 2019, manufactured by Rockstar. So, yeah. Yeah, here's what I'm thinking. It's an energy drink, right? It's like just chemicals and sugar. There's nothing that can degrade, really. That's my thought process. But I figured this was too good an opportunity to pass up, folks. So, going into this, caveat right off the bat. This might be expired by like 2 years, and it might taste awful. Now, the thing is, I can actually kind of go off of that because I did actually have it when it first came out. So, although my recollection of it isn't perfect, I do remember enjoying it at the time. So we'll compare it to that. Let's give it a shot, folks. If I open it up and just a bunch of spiders come out. No spiders. Yet. It doesn't smell bad. It smells like an energy drink. Alright, cool. Let's give it a shot. Toast to if I die. It's definitely old. Now, here's the thing. I wasn't entirely incorrect in regards to what my hope/assessment would be. Because it doesn't taste nearly as bad as, like, you might expect. Like, and I've had some old drinks, you know, once or twice in my life. Does this mean that I'm a real YouTube reviewer now? It seems like basically all food reviewers eventually have to do something super expired. I don't know if this really qualifies, though. It's not that old. But yeah, so okay. It's not as, like I said, it's not as bad as you might expect. But it also doesn't taste quite right. Now, I'm not saying that it tastes like rotten or anything like that. I think I'll be perfectly fine drinking this. Famous last words. But it definitely doesn't have quite the zing that I remember it having. There's also a weird kind of sharp but brief bitterness to it. I don't think that was there the first time I had it. Yeah, it tastes a little bit... I mean, the question has to be asked, does it taste like marshmallow? To a certain extent, yes. Just like it did back when I tried it before. Now, is it like a super duper marshmallow flavor? No, it's not like you're going to just drink it and suddenly be whisked away to a magical land of marshmallows where you go over there and bounce around and, you know, have a good old time. That's not going to happen. It's a marshmallow energy drink. Okay, you're going to be whisked away to a land on a marshmallow monster truck going over there and running over other inferior flavors. Sure, why not? So yeah, it's... The flavor is certainly evocative of marshmallow. Even after what might be 2 to 3 years. I love how it remarks that it's vegan. Like anybody who drinks Rockstar fucking gives two shits and a fuck if it's vegan. So yeah, it still has maintained an aspect of that marshmallowness. Is it as marshmallowy as I recall? No. It tastes a little bit flatter. I feel like it's lost a little bit of the oomph over the years. And then there is that mildly worrying aspect where it just has kind of that weird taste to it, where it's like, I don't think that this is supposed to taste like that. Yeah, there's definitely that. Now, what do we take away from this, folks? The key thing, I suppose, would be that were this 2 or 3 years ago, this would be a perfectly fine Rockstar beverage. Not one of my favorites by any stretch of the imagination, and I actually really like some Rockstar flavors. In fact, I did a review not too long ago. I don't know if it's going to be up or not. This is like, I think like blackberry pomegranate or some shit like that. And that was super good. That was also well within date, though they did have expired ones of those too. So yeah. Yeah, this is a perfectly fine Rockstar flavor. I appreciate the novelty aspect of it. It would never be a energy drink, even in its heyday, that I would have gone to have, you know, as like a go-to energy drink. But they did a good job, and it's a fucking marshmallow-flavored energy drink. That's pretty neat. Now, on the other hand of things, I can't exactly recommend that you go out and buy some of this. Because at least at the time that I'm doing this, chances are if you run into it, they went over there and found some in the back of a freezer and then put it out for cheap. And I can say that because I worked at a gas station for 7 years. And when we got new owners, that was one of the very first things that they did. They went over there and just pulled all the shit out of the out of the cooler that was back there that had just been piled up from the previous owner, and there were energy drinks back there that you've never heard of. All City, I think, was one of them or something like that. There was like Mountain Dew or Monsters that like they didn't make anymore and stuff. And they just put them out. It was like, if you want to buy one, it's like 25 cents. I bought multiple. Now, I did that when I was in my 20s. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm in my 30s. As much as that pains me to say. So for that reason, I will not be drinking the rest of this. Because back in my 20s, if I were to go over there and, get a hole in my stomach, what with the stomach acids and such, it would be fine. I was in my 20s. Shit would seal itself up. If I do that now, I don't think it's going to go over too well, and I'm going to have to call into work, and then they're going to bitch at me. So, I'm going to have one final drink of this. It still doesn't taste right. And that's going to be the end of this review, folks. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, and folks, if you could go over there and have yourselves a truly Rockstar Marshmallow from 2019 rest of your life. Because that was the business. This, not so much. Very final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time, folks, especially when I'm drinking an expired drink. So what do? You try not to be an asshole. Okay? Folks, I don't care how expired your drink is. To a certain extent. That's no excuse to be an asshole. Okay, I mean, yeah, maybe it's not the best part of your day, but you go over there, you go pour that shit down the drain or whatever, and the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup, I guess. I don't know, I don't drink coffee. But you go over there, you rebound from that, hopefully it doesn't go over there and tear a hole in your stomach, and you try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your life, because, folks, that's hard enough as it is, even if you're not drinking expired energy drinks. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to go over there and talk to the Rockstar people and be like, Rockstar people, I was watching this guy. He went over there. He drank some very probably expired Marshmallow Rockstar energy drink. And I think he's dead now. So first of all, let's go over there and come up with some sort of memorial to him. Yeah, and folks, I mean, I'm not, I'm dead. So, it doesn't matter to me. But, let's make sure, my friends and family, they get a little something. That's all I'm saying. If nothing else, just name a flavor after me. Or conversely, you could go over there and do something way better with your time than that. For one thing, drink things that are, actually, in date. That's a thing that you should do. But you could also go over there and go to trade school. Pick up a trade, then you learn a trade, maybe improve things in your life a little bit, so on and so forth, off into the sunset that we all call life. Bye.